Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is June 20th? The 20th. And that means we are on the 20th for Best of 30 Days of Sketches. Now this sketch right here was by Bryn Chevia from the Let's Get Sketchy blog. It calls for 2 photos and some definite geometric shapes. Now, am I going to do hexagons? I don't know yet. But I do have my 2 photos. They are on Main Street, USA in Walt Disney World. So I'm wrapping up my solo trip, my Flower and Garden Festival trip. I only have these little bit of photos left. So I'm trying to plow through these guys so I can knock that off my list. Now I went ahead and these are the papers that were left over from yesterday's layout that were still just sitting on my desk waiting for me to do something with them. So I'm going to do something with them. Let's see what I can do. Alrighty. Fun fact, I did not cut out circles or hexagons for my shapes. As I was choosing my papers and deciding which paper I wanted as my background and which paper I wanted as my photo mat, I decided that this diamond paper was going to be my geometric shapes. I gave up on my ATG. I know some of you guys commented that you were having troubles with yours as well. I just need to take the tape out, clean it up, do all the things to take care of it. And then move on. And if it doesn't fix it, then it's okay because I've had the sucker for almost 20 years, so definitely got my money's worth out of it. All right, so now I am just randomly cutting this diamond pattern paper just to give me diamonds all the way across my page. Kind of like where the hexagons and the circles are on this sketch. Now, if hexagons are your thing, go for it, do some. If hexagons are not your thing, pick another shape. If cutting out shapes are not your thing, maybe do something like this where you're fussy cutting large sheets of paper that have easy to follow lines. That's going to give you that same kind of geometric feeling to it. So I go ahead and do that, and I'm going to place it down on my background paper, which I chose the B-side of that Paige Evans paper that had an orange and pink and navy and teal, actually, floral on the back side of it. That's a pretty bold flower that I thought I was actually going to use this side for the Flower and Garden Festival photos. Ultimately, I decided to go with the pink side, though, so I'm not stressing out about it whatsoever. Now, this floral paper right here is probably my favorite paper I am working with today, in this moment, and I only have a little bit of it, and I end up covering up most of it. But isn't that how it goes? Like, if you think something's going to feature on a layout and it doesn't, it just doesn't go that way, and it's fine. So I went ahead and pulled my other ATG out, and that was one that I had torn the tape from. Nothing is wrong with the gun, so I just rewound it, and now we are cooking with gas. I have a little strip of the heart paper, and right on top of the flower paper, it kind of blends in. And I've got to figure out something to do so that it isn't blending in. Now, I thought about matting the entire strip. That would definitely cause a differentiation between the papers. The colors are stupid similar, you guys. They might even be the same exact colors. And like I said, like you can see it right there at the top, it just blends in with each other. So I'm going to do something that I do not normally do. And I'm debating it while I added some more diamonds underneath of that 4x6 photo. And I just went ahead and added those because you can't see any of the bottom lines underneath of the photo because the photo is down so far. So I just tucked a little bit more, and I'm using a branding strip. Like, can you believe it? I'm actually using a branding strip. It does happen, not a whole awful lot, you guys, but if I'm working with papers and there's a branding strip right in front of me that will work to do what I want it to do, I will use it, but I'm not saving it. I'm not looking to use it. I'm not putting them into a jar and saving them because branding strips are pretty. I just don't. They usually go straight into the bin. But this little branding strip with the green would give me enough differentiation between the floral and the heart paper. And it's just giving it to me on one side, and I'm okay with that. So I go ahead and I get that down, and now I'm looking for something to use for a title. Now, I have these felt pennants from Fancy Pants, and they're old, way old. I've got a couple of them, and I thought that the yellow one would have been perfect. And it would have, except that the pennant was a little bit too large for the space it needed to go in. And then I had this vacation word that the green matched beautifully, but I'm like, this is about Main Street. This is on Main Street, USA. It's a parade. It's not really vacation that I want to call attention to. So that one went back into the stickers, and then I ended up pulling out these from Simple Stories, and the title is Happy Day, and I figured that my colors were similar enough that I could go ahead and use this. And then I'm going to pull off some of the foam flowers as well, just to sprinkle around the page. This is the Flower and Garden Festival album, so flowers need to be on every single page. Now you could argue and say that you have floral in your pattern paper, and yes I do, but I want it more. So I do have a gap between happy and day because I'm thinking about putting something down between it. So I grabbed these October Afternoon mini market stickers, and I was going to spell out Happy Parade Day, and then I was like, ooh, maybe I'll do Happy Main Street USA Day. So I wanted to spell out street, but I noticed I did not have any E's. I could have used 2 of the F's and just did a little line, but these are cream, and I don't have a cream gel pen or anything like that. It's a white gel pen that I have, so I don't even know if they make cream gel pens. But anyway, I ended up not spelling out street, so it says Happy Main Street USA Day. And now I've got a little bit of an awkward gap over here that I need to cover up. But before I do that, I decide that the right-hand side of my page isn't decorated enough. I need a little bit more oomph over there. So I grabbed one of these felt doilies, and I got them on clearance at Brutus Monroe. They were on a wicked stupid clearance deal. I'm not sure if there's any left, but that's where I got them. And I just go ahead and add some fun foam to the back of that photo. That way my photo's not going to lean down off of that purple felt doily, and it's not going to, like, I don't want the vehicle to kind of lean down, right? Like, I want it to be popped up so that it is completely even. Then I have some Paper Studio enamel dots, and I am going to sprinkle these around my page. And this is where I kind of camouflage that awkward, weird space next to USA and my title. And then I had one more random little green dot in that cluster, so I put it up there by the date. I'm going to press down on the felt doily, and then I'm looking at this, and and I'm like, you know what I need? I need gold splatter. If you guys are in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group, or you're friends with me on Facebook, you know that I've posted about Brutus Monroe's Ornament Gold Chroma Mist. It is gorgeous. It is my replacement gold splatter for Heidi Swapp Color Shine, which has been gone for years now, and it's gorgeous, and I absolutely adore it. And if you don't have it, you need some too. I'm just going to put that out there. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again real soon for another video.